What up guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be making barbecue black bean meatloaf. I am telling you, this recipe is super duper delicious, so if you're down to make this, just keep on watching. So you're gonna need oatmeal flour. I made it myself by using the food processor, and then 2 medium bell peppers chopped. I'm using green and red, and then also a half of an onion chopped as well. And then I have my shiitake mushrooms here. I just used 2 packs, they were 5 ounces I believe, and then 4 cans of reduced sodium black beans. So first I cooked up the bell peppers and onions. I just added some vegan butter, let that melt down, and added them in. And then I added some minced garlic as well and gave it a mix. In my best friend. I love this stuff. It adds so much flavor to your veggies, so I added that in and mixed it up, and then I let it cook down while I worked on the black beans. So I basically just mashed the black beans up. You can definitely use a food processor if you want to be quick and simple, but if you want to get your workout in for the day, go ahead and mash those bad boys up as I did. I prefer them this way. That way, you know, you don't over blend them or over mush them. And here's how it looks after all that mashing. That was a real workout. I probably lost about a pound. So by the time I was done with mashing, the peppers and onions were done. You don't want to cook those for too long. You just want them slightly translucent because they're going to cook the rest of the way in the oven. So added those in, and now we're going to cook up the mushrooms in the same pan, same pot. It's all going to the same place. So I added some vegan butter, let that melt down, added in the mushrooms. Gave it a little mix there. And then I added in some salt and pepper as well as some liquid smoke. Gave it a mix and let that cook down a few more minutes. Now I know there are some of you that don't like mushrooms or whatever, blah, but guess what? You won't even know that they are in there because we are going to put them in the food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can definitely use a blender. If you don't have a blender, then you can chop them up super finely, or you can leave them out if you ain't about that life, but hopefully you are. So this is how it looks after blending them up or processing them. I don't know how you call it when you use the food processor, but it's just like a blender. So that's how it looks. Added that in there, and now I'm adding my seasoning. I just used salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, and jalapeno powder. Gave that a mix. And then I added in the first half of the oatmeal flour and gave it a mix. And then added in the rest. I guess you can say fold it in, mix it, whatever you want to call it. So once that was done, I added in the bacon powder. taste just to see where it was at, and it was where it needed to be. So then I added in my barbecue sauce, just so that you can get the full flavor of barbecue sauce throughout the meatloaf and not just on top of the meatloaf. So yep, mix that in, and now it's time to bake it. You want to line your loaf pan with parchment paper. This will make it easier to remove from the pan when it's done. As you can see, I had a little flour there that I didn't mix up well. So added that in, and then I smoothed it out. And then I went ahead and added the barbecue sauce on top. I baked it for 40 minutes on 350. And then once it was done, I let it cool on the rack for 25 minutes. That's super important before you cut it. So once it was cooled, I added some more barbecue sauce on top because I like barbecue sauce and I want it more saucy. And then removed it from the pan. You see how easy that was to remove? So I removed it and remove the parchment paper, and it's pretty much time to dig in now. I am telling you, as I said in the beginning, this was super duper delicious, full of flavor, meaty without the meat. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. If you do, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace, love, and happiness.